Hi, everybody, and happy Saturday.
Happy
Welcome,
Saturday.
welcome to Talk to Rose. This is a little pop up shop that we decided to do today. So, how's everybody Saturday going out here in California? It's super windy and rainy.
It is, and it's cold as hell too. I had
Yeah.
to find a wig to put on, cover my skull.
So, yeah, we out here cold. So, a lot of people was at home, so we was like, why not just do a live today? So
Right?
everybody remember that's watching, press the like button. I'm gonna have to keep reminding you guys to press the like button and share. And if you haven't done already, subscribe. So like I always say, on this show we talk about everything good going on in the world, good, bad, raggedy, and wonderful.
That sounds so
It,
fun.
right, it is a lot of raggedy things going on in this world. That's why we had to get back on today. So we'll just get right into it. The first thing we're going to talk about is P. Diddy. He's
Bum,
back.
bum,
Yeah.
bum.
He's back in the headlines again. P. Diddy, P. Diddy. So how do you guys feel about this? The first one is the judge rules woman who is suing P. Diddy for SA cannot remain anonymous. And
What?
yeah, she cannot remain anonymous. And at the time that happened, she was only 17 years old. So, how do you guys feel about that? She was only 17 years old when that happened, and the judge said she cannot remain anonymous. And this is something that Diddy wanted to do too. He didn't want. He said that if she wants to sue him, she needs to let everybody know who she is. So,
That's
how do you feel, Pressure?
I feel like that's really unfortunate. And it's just another sign that they don't care about victims. They don't care about the safety of victims. They don't care about it. And by them knowing that P. Diddy is a powerful person and people have disappeared suddenly, now all of a sudden you can just release this lady's identity. That's sad. And
Yeah.
it's just another sign or crack in the system that needs to be fixed.
Yeah. But I guess he feels like if everybody else got to show themselves, she needs to also. Because there was a lot of controversy going on with that one, anyways. When they saying when she put it out and she put the picture out of him, of her on his lap. A lot of people had stuff to say like, "Oh, when I was 17 years old, I knew what I was doing," because she actually met the I can't think of his name, but he was one of the people put in that first lawsuit.
Oh, Harvey, the
Harvey.
bald man.
She met Harvey at some kind of club or something, and he took them back with him on a private jet. So in actuality, yeah, when you 17, you do know right from wrong. Because why would you get on a private jet to go somewhere?
Yeah.
I would know that I'm gonna get in trouble. Like it's some things that you just ain't gonna do when you 17. Like you still know right from wrong. It's not like
It's
you're
a
ahead
thin line.
because
It's a thin
yeah,
line. You know that sometimes things that you've never experienced could be enticing. And I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's unfortunate all the way around.
mm-hmm.
You know.
So I don't know.
And then hell, if her identity has to be revealed, I hope that he's ready to pay. Like I just hope he's ready to pay. And anytime that something is used to kind of like shame you and stuff, it always turns around to be for good. Hi Tia. But no, for real, let her be revealed and then let them pockets ring after her identity is revealed.
Well, yeah, we'll see because the next story that we talking about is the same thing. It's P Diddy is being sued again for SA SA by a
Hey lady.
former male employee. So this male employee put out like a 70 plus page documents saying all the stuff that has happened to him, that he was groomed, that he was touched in his private parts, all kind of stuff.
I believe it. It was only a matter of time. And if hi Gwenita, No, but it was only a matter of time before the men start coming out too. Like, hell, if you doing this to the ladies, you know it's the men that has been assaulted, and so hell, let everybody line up. Line
And
up.
he won 30 million too. So the thing, he won 30 million too. And he said also that Usher and Meek put Usher and Meek Mills in it. This is the same person. The only thing I'm gonna say about that, like if you gon' I don't know, he shouldn't have threw everybody else in it. I don't believe Usher had underage girls there because he liked older women. When did Usher start liking underage girls? He always
hey,
liked older women.
people just think how people could be married to like regular women but still have a fantasy and a fetish for younger people too, like, you know what I'm saying? So that can't just completely discredit it because he's been known to be with or be linked to older women publicly, but behind the curtains it's a whole nother party.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens between both of them. So
And then
that's
just the court documents too. We
yeah,
got to take
that's
our
what I'm
time to
saying. You get
read
that
that.
70-page court documents
Mm-hmm.
just saying all that stuff. So we'll see what happens with that. The next thing we're going to get into is Kelsey, Megan Thee Stallion's ex BFF.
Yikes.
She's finally going to sit down and talk after 4 years and tell, I guess, her side of the story. The only thing I have a problem with this is you said when they went to court for this, you went on the stance to say you can't recall, you don't remember. Now you about to do a podcast and you about to do a tell-all. Like, I just don't understand what's going on. So are y'all here for Kelsey coming out now saying something?
I want to hear about it. I want to hear what she has to say. Does it? I don't. I want to hear because I want to see if she's dumb enough to perjure herself for a little bit of clout. Like, you willing to come out of the shadows now and speak on your side of the story, but you could have possibly saved this man's life. Like, get out of here. Like, could have spared him going to jail and all this stuff. Now you want to speak out, ma'am? Have several seats. I don't want to hear it, but I do. But I don't.
Well, I'm gonna be listening too, but I'm just saying, like, after all these years, you was the one everybody was waiting on to tell the side of the story because you actually knew what happened. So now you want to come out. So I'm pretty sure everybody gonna be watching. It's not like people ain't gonna watch it. Everybody's nosy, so they want to see what was going on. My thing is, like, why now after 4 years?
Why now? No, that is true.
Like, why now? Okay, then the next thing we're going to get into, in the comments, let me know, are you guys going to watch the Kelsey interview, or y'all feel like it's too late and she should have did it a long time ago, or should she have sat down with Shannon Sharp on Club Shay Shay?
Is that what she doing it at? Is that what she doing?
No,
Where's she doing it?
doing
I was like, oh my God. That was gonna be so messy. I was really tuning in.
No,
but like, no, where is it? Where is it gonna be aired at?
I really don't know. I don't know where they're doing it at.
I gotta find out so we could be tuned in.
Yeah, okay. So the next thing we're gonna talk about, everybody was talking about, was Simon and Portia off of Atlanta Housewives. Like, do y'all think that this divorce is real, or do y'all think it's a storyline for her upcoming season on Real Housewives of Atlanta? Because literally she said that she was doing announced she was doing Real Housewives of Atlanta, and the next day they was getting a divorce. And then now it just don't make sense to me. Like, I feel like maybe with the court documents, why they saying that she's getting a divorce, it makes sense to so he can't have access to her assets that she has, because it's not like she was broke or anything. But if they going after him for his money, then they can't get hers. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, just because the week before that they was all kissing and loving and on vacation for Valentine's Day. So now, how did you want to get a divorce a couple of days later?
I just
your phone is messing up, Precious. I just feel like it might be a storyline. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. A lot of people feel like this is kind of what Portia gets, because the way she got Simon, you know, she got her from one of her castmates on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and they feel like this is her karma. They only been married 18 months. So you have this humongous 2-3 day wedding. Her wedding was beautiful, and she looked pretty too. And I'll tell you, I was one that wasn't a fan of how she got Simon, but it's like at the end of the day, it's not my business. So, but how do you guys feel about that in the comments? If y'all even care about her and Simon, some of y'all probably don't watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, but it's a lot of people that does. So, I don't know. Let me know how you feel. Precious, I can't hear you. Let me see. 2 to 3 days. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was really, really fast. That wedding was like 18 months ago. And literally, I think they were in Dubai for Valentine's Day. And that next Monday, they was getting a divorce. Like, it literally did not make any sense at all. Okay, so the next story I'm going to get into is another one that's been going around. I just want to get this out the way. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. The female that said the man sent her $30 for lunch, and she said that wasn't enough, that he should have sent her $100 instead. How do you guys feel about that in the comments? Do you think that $30 is enough for lunch, or do you think that he should have sent her $100? Me, I will say that $30 is enough. Like I said before, most people's lunches are only 30 minutes anyway. So where are you about to go to eat $100 worth of lunch at? $30 to me is okay. That can really last you for 2 days. You can get lunch for 2 days. I can go to KFC. I can go a lot of places where I can get something for like $10, $15. So I'm saying I can still have money for the next day. So do y'all feel like she was just doing too much by saying that she needed $100 for lunch and she wasn't happy with the $30? How much do y'all use for lunch? In the comments, let me know how much y'all use a day for lunch. Is $30 not enough for lunch for ladies nowadays? Let me know in the comments if y'all feel like $30 is not enough. I feel that it is. But I will say a backstory to that. She said the reason why she said $30 was not enough was because that the man was showing money, stacks of money on his page all the time. And now he's saying he want to get to know me and he only sending me $30. So that was her backstory to that, is that he was showing stacks of money and flossing online all the time. And then he just going to send her $30. So again, let me know, is $30 enough for y'all? How much do y'all spend on lunch a day? I mean, Wendy have surcharge. Their prices. But $30 is $30. It was thoughtful. Like, yeah, you could still get a 4 for 4, or is it? It ain't 4 for 4 no more, Wendy. I think it's 6 for 6. It ain't 4 for 4. But still, look, you could get you and your friend something. I pack my lunch. Yeah. $30 is good. She's out of line at the picture. Yeah, Prince, I looked at that picture too.
Because that's how I feel. This shit is getting on there.
Yeah, so I do feel like she's out of pocket for that. How did you feel about that, Precious?
Yeah, it came off extremely ungrateful because it was thoughtful. But then when I looked further into it, it was the fact that she was rocking Chanel. She was taking care of herself.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
So it was like, if you want to, you got to pay to play. Don't come.
And that's what I said on Asia show the other day. I said, if you look at her, she's a well-kept female. Like, you could tell she's a female that spends a lot of money. But like she said, he was flossing all that money too. But I still want to know where. Maybe she doesn't work, so she was probably going to go out somewhere to sit down to eat. But if you working a 9 to 5 like everybody else, $30 is good enough. It's more than enough.
I want to say it was like she was off. She said that she was off and she wanted to go sit down to eat somewhere, and she was like, $30 isn't enough. I think where she messed up is she took it public and it backfired. Sometimes you could do stuff within your circle and it'd be okay. But the minute that you take it public, everybody is not going to have the same reception and the same type of humor as you. So they're not going to find it funny. It's going to be offensive. Because somewhere somebody would take that $30 like me. I'll take it. Hey, sir, thank you
I'll
so
take
much.
it too, because that's what I'm saying. That's gonna last. Even if you eat breakfast and lunch, still $30 is enough.
Man,
Because
especially with the
where are you
point system,
going?
get the heck out of here. You be building up points, spending points, and a little cash at the same time. I mean, hey.
So that's how we feel about that one. Okay, make sure you guys are pressing the like button. Everybody
Please.
that please press like. Okay, this was the next one. Okay, this is the next question game. You and your boyfriend or husband is getting out of the car. You see a lady outside with little pajamas on. Like probably you know how all women dress in the house with little booty shorts and tank tops or whatever. She sees you all. She doesn't go up to you. She goes up to your boyfriend or husband and asks him, can you help me carry my bed upstairs? You're standing right there, but she asks your boyfriend or husband to help me carry my bed upstairs. It was just delivered, but they just left it downstairs. They didn't take it upstairs. What would be you guys' response to that? Would you allow your husband or boyfriend to help this young lady that's half dressed, booty out, nipple showing, take her bed upstairs? Or is you telling her no? Let me
I'll
know
be
in
like,
the comments what you would do. What would you do, Precious?
I would be like, come on, look, here, China, get the kids. And then I'll help her carry it up there myself. Because I know you're not going to try to put no fast stuff with me. Right? Come on.
I'm not helping her carry no bed upstairs.
Whoa.
I'm not helping her carry her bed upstairs, and he not helping her either. Like, if you knew that the people left the bed downstairs, you should have told you. They told you when they was coming. You should have told them to bring it upstairs, or you should put on some better clothes, and then maybe I'll be like, well, me and him can help you. But you coming downstairs like that, I just wouldn't trust it. And not saying that I'm insecure or anything, but no, ma'am, he cannot.
I think that I would help her just to offer a solution rather than just saying no.
My back hurts.
You feel me?
My
Like,
back is
just so that it doesn't seem like, oh, well, she just didn't want, like, I don't know.
My back is
I would
going
help
to
her.
hurt, and maybe that's why I said all three of us can help. But I feel like you should come outside appropriately.
The cat, that's my new. I'm gonna change that to my profile picture.
No, that sounds like Alondra said. No, that sounds like a setup. Tia said I would let him go, and so y'all better than me.
Tia, shut up.
I'd be like, why did you come outside like that? I don't know. It just depends. Maybe if it was somebody, I just feel like she should have asked the girl first.
Or
if you see the girl, if you see the girl there, why would you not ask her? Just go straight up to her man.
Or be like, hey, yeah, it was a better way to approach the situation. It did come off a little skeezy.
Would it make it? He said, would it make a difference if she had on clothes? Yeah, to me, it would make a difference. If she had on some sweats or something like that, it would make a difference. And if she asked me first, like, hi, whatever, Rent-A-Center left my bed downstairs and they didn't take it upstairs, and I just need somebody
and they're gonna be spinning the block to pick that sucker up. Shut up.
Rent-A-Center left my bed downstairs, and I just need some help getting it upstairs. Do you mind if your boyfriend or husband help me? I think it would be different. The fact is that you came downstairs with them little clothes on and you asked him. You should ask the woman first. And have on some clothes. Have on some clothes. So it would be a difference if she had on clothes and if she asked me first.
Boom, D-boom.
She messed up by surpassing me. Exactly. Being disrespectful. Her clothes isn't the biggest problem. No help because she was disrespectful. That's basically what I said. She should have asked me first.
I feel you.
Did she not pay for delivery?
Probably.
You know what? That is a good question because it never said that or not. But my thing is, if I would be, I'd be like, that is a good question. You need to call them and tell them that they left your bed
and demand a refund.
Level.
What?
And to come do it. Not Rent-A-Center. But I'm just using Rent-A-Center for sure would have took it in so they can really know what apartment is
exactly
going
where it's going, so they can come back again.
Oh yeah, man, we'll help you so we know right where to pick it up when you miss a payment. Or if she acts with or without the proper clothes on.
Possibly.
Yes, no, that's what I'm saying. If she acts with the proper clothes on, but asks me first, I think that's the part. If I needed help I would literally ask that woman first. I wouldn't just walk up to somebody and I seen them together and just ask him. I would ask the woman first. I feel like that's disrespectful for you to do that.
Like this. Like, oh my, hey guys, do
Yeah,
you
she needs
mind
to
if
speak to everybody
do you
first.
mind if he, like, you know, it's all about how you approach people. That shit is true.
Yeah,
hey, do you mind if your husband, can your husband help me carry my bed up? Like, yeah, no, for real. And I don't know. I just feel like it could have been handled differently. But I wouldn't just be like, no. Like, come on, girl, I can help you. Come on, we can do it together.
Yeah. He said we can include the woman. Yeah, if she said if all of us can help,
yeah.
Do you guys mind helping me take this upstairs? Right? That would have been the proper way. And I would have been like, well, he can help you. I'm not about to help because I'm not about to help carry no bed up no stairs. Because like they said, you should have paid for delivery. And what place just gonna leave your stuff downstairs? Did you order it off of Amazon? But even Amazon take it to your door. Like where did you order your bed from that they leaving it downstairs? Right, Alondra. They delivered it there, but not to the right address. I swear.
Real for real. I didn't want to say that. I refuse to incriminate myself, but I was thinking that.
after it got upstairs, be like, I did not receive my bed.
I don't know what they're talking about. What?
Y'all have it? Did they leave? Did they take a picture of where they dropped it off at? Because they didn't drop it off at my front door.
Had 2 straight beds, like yeah.
They didn't drop it off at my front door. Okay, Juanita said she's been scoping him out.
No, for real. She said action, like a shark. Yikes.
Okay, so that's it for that one. I have another. I'm gonna show y'all this video, and tell me what y'all think about this. It's quite funny to me.
I'm sure you saw this. The Reparations Commission in Boston demanded $15 billion in reparations for Black Americans. A member of the commission says the city must, quote, fully commit to writing checks since its wealth was built on slavery. Tesling, look, in my position, my opinion is that is buying votes, buying black votes. What say you?
So good, buy them, and let's start with 15 billion for starters. Actually, reparationist expert Sandy Darity says 17 trillion is actually the real number. So if they want to buy votes, then yeah, we're here to cash the check and accept it, because not only is it's not buying votes, it's actually paying back a debt that is due. And so I think the conversation is long overdue. So if they want to buy votes and want to pay back black folks with their old, then we're here to cash the check. I know the listeners don't want to hear that, but we're here for it.
Did you used to work for Bernie Sanders?
Yes, I sure did. I was his racial justice director
in
2016.
Are you a socialist?
Mm-hmm.
You're a socialist?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I have I owned a staffing firm with 300 employees. I served in this country as a veteran. I have been nothing but a for-profit organization. I was his racial justice director, and so I challenged issues on race, including Bernie Sanders. I actually challenged him and called the entire progressive movement a racist movement. So, no, not a socialist. I'm a businesswoman just like you. In fact, I won U.S. Department of Commerce Entrepreneur of the Year just last year. Not a socialist at all.
Thank you very much for being with us this morning. We appreciate your point of view. Thanks a lot.
Ate him up so respectfully, and I was here for it. We are here to cash these checks, yes.
Exactly.
Please.
So would they be able to buy y'all vote? Because they sure could buy mine.
Yeah, put me in the direction of the checks.
Yeah, they should. How do y'all feel about that? Would y'all vote for somebody if they said that we gonna get paid back our reparations? Could they buy?
I think that's what Gavin Newsom is doing, because you see, that's where he works. That's his that's what he's standing on. I would kind of. I would. I want to.
I'm voting. Let us get a half payment before. Show us that you're not lying, and then when you get in there, we're not getting our money.
We need a down payment.
You need to give us a deposit. You need to give us. You need to give us a deposit on our money, and then we'll go from there, sir. If we're going to vote for you or not, I'm not just going to take your word that we're going to get our reparation money, and then you get in office and we don't get nothing. So you need to put a deposit down. Give us a deposit, and then we'll know where we go from there. How do y'all feel about that in the comments? Can they buy y'all vote? And
she was so classy and well spoken, the way she handled it. You could just see every time she placed an accolade down. It just sat him back in his seat. Like, yeah, sir, you thought you was about to eat me up. Get out of here. That's why he ended it on a nice note, talking about, well, good day to you. Yeah, good day to you too, sir.
Yeah, you can buy, like she said, well, let him buy our votes. Like, period, point blank, you can buy my vote, me and my family's vote.
And what's the and what's the difference between like them buying the voters' votes and lobbyists lobbying money to the politicians? It's all the same thing, just
Yeah,
at a different level. So
yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
better for you to buy the vote.
Hell, people are crazy. Okay, sorry.
At least you need to give the money to the people that you want to vote. Like, you giving it to the wrong people. Give us the money.
Yeah, you starting at the top. You need to start at the bottom.
Yeah, like, you giving it to the wrong people. You're giving it to the wrong people, sir. Okay, so let me know in the comments what y'all would do in that situation. Can your vote be bought?
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to get into is a behavior tech. So anyways, it's out of Florida. Y'all know, always in Florida, they ghetto down there in Florida. I don't know what it is. Wait, let me read some comments before I get into that. I need more info because I have trust issues.
For real? For real.
Run me my money, then I'll say I got the mattress too. I need a deposit.
For real.
Exactly. I need a deposit. I don't know about the vote, but they can run us back our money, because what if they get into office and do something stupid? That's what I'm saying. You need to give us a deposit or something. We're not just gonna believe you that you're gonna do that. That's why I said you need to give us a deposit first, sir. We're not gonna believe anything you said. We don't just believe anything like that. You gotta do something.
Just think how many people are standing behind Donald Trump because they think that them checks came from Donald Trump. How many people is willing to just vote for him again because, you know? So
and the stupid stuff he do, like him putting out them tennis shoes. He know black people love tennis shoes, and that's just aiding him with his bills and everything. I would never buy them shoes. Them ugly old, they look like wrestling shoes.
They gonna be at one of them them bargain stores. You know how they be like $3.99, anything you can put in the basket. They're gonna be at one of them stores. Watch.
No, people gonna buy them. Just like Fat Joe put up a video saying that he is that he don't support Donald Trump or anything that he does or anything, but he is sneakerhead, so he just got it for the culture. What?
That's all for the culture. Yeah, right. You know, people.
How is that for the culture? There's no way in this world I would have anything. I would not buy nothing to do with Donald Trump. But you bought his sneakers because you're a sneakerhead, but you don't support him. You're supporting him directly by buying
indirectly. Yeah, no, that's true.
That don't make sense.
It don't make sense. I think he's coming from more of a business aspect. If I would have made the purchase, it's no way I would have came out publicly and said it, because at the end of the day, nobody needs to know it. But business mind, he knows that like in a couple of years or decades or whatever, that stuff is gonna be worth money. So it should have just been a private thought. Like, you know, everything doesn't need to be shared.
They do. Juanita said they look like upscale LA gears. They do. That's what I said. That's why I said they look like wrestling shoes. Them shoes is ugly. Ugly and gold. Them shoes is ugly.
Just like the maker.
Exactly. Okay, let me get into this next story. A Florida teacher was arrested for allegedly punching a nonverbal 9-year-old autistic student. A behavior support teacher at Eisenhower Exceptional Center was arrested on Monday for the abuse of a student, according to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Rodriguez and the student were walking out the gym when the student slapped Rodriguez. That's when the teacher reportedly punched the child in the face, causing them to fall to the ground. The school district said that the incident was reported immediately and the child was attended to. Rodriguez has been terminated. He has been with the school board since August 2023 with no other issues reported. Rodriguez is facing 1 count of child abuse.
As he should.
How do you guys feel about this story? Let me know.
Hey, Summer.
Hi, Summer. Hello, ladies. His little shoes. Those shoes is sold out. See what I mean?
I told you, it's all business.
It don't matter. but they supported him. They're supporting him. Okay, so how do you guys feel about that story?
I feel like that teacher should, I mean, the behavioral tech should be in jail, and the charges should be more than that because when you sign up, I mean, your title is behavioral tech, so you're dealing with kids that have behavioral issues, and then on top of him being nonverbal, you couldn't control yourself, and he's a new hire.
Yeah, he basically is a new hire with him being there 1 year. My thing is, with me having an autistic son, I know how they are. And Amir, I have got text message because they do it through the app and stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
With him pulling the teacher's hair, it almost like bringing the teacher down to the ground. Like that's how hard he pulled that teacher's hair.
Yikes.
And she didn't do nothing back to my son.
Yeah, because she knew we were gonna show up like the cavalry. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so I had to ask them. My thing is, I have to ask them what happened before now. Like, what made him just haul off and pull this lady's hair with all his strength?
Right.
And he was like, oh, because they told him that he couldn't have playtime no more. He had to do something else. So teachers with that, you have to have a special place, and you do have to know how to control yourself. Because those children are very, very strong. Very strong. So I feel like maybe he was having a bad day or something like that. And I think when you dealing with those kind of students, that if you feel like you having a bad day, you should be entitled to take days off, because those kids right there, it's a lot to deal with. And they probably will make it to where you have a hard day. So if you feel like you're having a hard day, a bad day, just call off, because you socking the boy until both of y'all feel that's something wrong.
And then for it to be a kid, and that's a grown man, so you like that little kid with a grown man's force enough to knock him down, I would be mad. I would be trying to sue the school too, because it's like, this is the people that you hiring. Like, that's crazy. And then even just with me, I was telling you this too, with me being on my little journey right now, it is a lot of positions for behavioral techs and stuff, but it's not really any like qualifications as far as like schooling and stuff.
Oh, and good you said that, Precious, because that's true. Because I know firsthand, Amir's class, he's in an autistic class. It's about 14 children. They have the main teacher, and then they have 4 aides.
Mm-hmm.
But I was also told that at different schools, I guess like county schools, the teachers there have more certification for the job. The school that he's at, a district job, those teachers really don't. So what you said actually makes perfect sense, because a lot of them are not trained. But I do feel like they should have some kind of training in any situation when you're dealing with those kind of kids, because those kids are a lot to deal with. They're a lot to deal with.
And so with you just saying that leaves the school district liable for not hiring the proper people, because now you place this child in danger unknowingly, because you put him with a person that couldn't handle the stresses and pressure. That's crazy.
And that's why I said, and then the teachers can get burnt out. So if a teacher said that they burnt out, you should not make them. I mean, they can't say they burnt out every day. But if you say that you burnt out and you need to take a day off, because then let them take a day off, because that also could be an incident waiting to happen also. Summer said, so y'all not voted for Trump?
H to the no. Hell to the no. To the no.
We need more support in the school setting for both teachers and students. We was too scared to do anything back in the days. However, mental health resources for better pay for teachers. And I asked that, I even asked the teacher that, y'all know I'm nosy. I asked her, I said, do y'all get paid more for dealing with these type of students? And she was like, no. And I think that is unfair. Like, it's not like you dealing with much more, and you got a littler class. Like, you got 14 students, but it's almost like you got 50.
Right.
And you getting the same pay as a teacher, even though all these kids nowadays are a lot to deal with. Dealing with an autistic class, I'm telling y'all, when I went into the times I have went into the class and sat in there, I just be like, I don't know how the teachers do it. I literally don't know how those teachers do it, because I'm just sitting there trying to deal with my own son, and I'm like, it is 13 more of them.
Right.
Like, it's crazy. So I just feel like they should be properly trained on that. The teachers need to be trained to handle that. Exactly. Who are y'all voting for then? Another Biden? Oh, Lord. I'm not voting. In this case, I won't vote for nobody at all. To me, it really don't matter, who we vote for because they're going to put whoever they want in office. I always say it matters. What we need to be focused on voting for is the city councilmen.
Which is coming up March
the
6th.
city
Make sure
councilmen.
you guys go out and vote, Pomona. Show up, show out.
Or
please.
wherever you live. You need
that's
your city officials. That's who you need to be more focused on voting for. I think the president, and maybe I'm wrong, but they're going to put whoever they want in office. They're going to do whatever they want to do. It don't matter who we vote for. I'm not voting for Trump, and I'm not voting for Biden. So maybe I'm just not voting at all. And maybe call me. I'm not voting for Trump, though. I'm not. We went through too much then. When Trump went into office, all that racial tension came. I don't feel like dealing with that no more. I just can't. I can't vote for him. Maybe if somebody knows politics and can come on here and explain it to us,
please. We are more than welcome.
But for me, nope. Okay.
Next
they should
subject,
definitely
please.
get paid more, but its teachers do have a special gift to deal with them. Oh yeah, it is. Amir's teachers I love them. Even though they text me every day saying Amir doing something, I've seen them in action with him. And even Amir goes up to them, gives them hugs and everything. Like, they are very patient. That's them. Like, I'm telling you, when Amir put that teacher's hair, I would ask her, like, what did you do after that? She was like, no, I just told Amir, like, no, redirected him and everything. And she said, like, he basically almost put her to the ground when he put her.
Golly. You know,
those and the state officials are important too. Yes, Summer, I think that they are more important because those are the ones we put in office, the judges and all that stuff that's out here doing scamming stuff, and they're the racist ones. And when they see somebody like us come in and just go throw the book at us, the police, the mayors, all that stuff, I think we need to be focused on them more than the president. I literally don't think our vote counts for the president. I think they really put whoever they want in office. Do you know anything about politics, or maybe you could come on here and tell us, are you voting for Donald Trump? Because the way you said it makes me feel like you gonna vote for him. No, Alondra, they do not pay them more. I asked her. I was like, do you get paid more than the regular teachers? And she said, no, we all get paid the same.
I'm about to look it up right now. Because when I was seeing it, I want to say that it was looking like $16, $17. I was like, whoa.
No. Summer said we still going through too much now. Exactly. So I'm not voting for Trump again. I will not vote for Trump, and I'm not voting for Biden.
I'm ready to vote for AI. Hell, I think they got more sense. No, I'm just playing.
When you see me wearing Trump shoes, don't say nothing. Girl, I'm going to pour some bleach on them.
Shut up. What's the next
Wear them around me if you want. Wear them around me if you want. Sir, don't play with us. You don't need to come on here and tell us why you acting like this. Okay, so the next story we're going to get into is this 90 Day Fiance. I don't know if you guys watch that show or anything. Sometimes I watch it, but a lot of times I don't. So y'all know how that works. A Nigerian man married a Caucasian woman. They have been dating for a couple of years. She been in Nigeria, everything. He gets out here the end of last year. Been out here for 2 months. A couple of weeks ago, he went missing.
Untraceable.
The wife on live said she can't find him and she's worried about him. Where is he? Soon as I seen it, I knew that man wasn't missing. His passport was there. His cell phone was there. His wallet was at home.
Because he had another one.
Somewhere out. He got
we had another one somewhere.
He did what he needed to do to get out here, and he left you, ma'am. Like, period, point blank. So come to find out, when he seen the news, them looking for him, he called the police from a burner phone. Hello, sir. I am okay. Hello, sir. I am okay. I wanted to get away from this woman because she is abusive.
No.
I don't want to be around her because she's abusive. Do y'all believe this man, or y'all think that he just used this man to get to America? What do y'all think? Because I know. I ain't gonna say I know for a fact. I ain't gonna say I know for a fact, but I'm about 99.9% sure that he did what he needed to do to get over here, and now he with the woman he really want to be with. Come on now.
Yeah.
What do y'all think in the comments? What do y'all think? What do you think, Precious?
He was already scheming and scamming this from before. He was scheming and scamming, and it's so sad because this lady was so sweet. You can tell that she really just wanted to be loved and stuff. And it was
her family should have talked to her. Her family should have told her not to do that.
His family was telling her, like, what? Like, why do you even want to? You think he really likes you? Like, they were being mean to her, and she still followed through with it. And
so that's what I'm saying. I don't even feel sorry. That's a person that I don't even feel sorry for.
I'm saying I feel sorry for everybody who gets broken
because that was stupid. What made you think that man would? I would not. It's too many people out here she could have did that with. Why are you gonna get somebody from out there and think you gonna bring them out here and they gonna want to be with you?
That's just like dealing with somebody in jail. When they away, they talk to you so good. They tell you so many dreams and stuff, and she believed it.
Well, and they stupid too, because they're telling you those dreams.
They're hopeless romantics.
I talked about that before too. It was a man that was online that said he made the women pay him to come see him. He said, because I'm giving you a fantasy. I'm providing a fantasy for you that you're not getting out in the streets. So you need to pay me to do this. This was a man in jail.
Oh goodness. That's
so sad. I guess she was paying for her fantasy for him to get to America, and now it's a wrap, ma'am.
Not the real life Ludacris with your fantasy. Pay me. What?
He just wanted to get out here. Yeah, he just wanted to get out here. Like her family should have just. He's guilty. He's somewhere under his real name, eating his food with his fingers and everything, laughing.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, bless her heart.
You can come on into it, Aisha. But that's true. Like he was providing that Caucasian lady a fantasy. So
bless it.
I bet you she won't do that no more. I bet you she will not do that no more. I bet you she won't. She was better off going on Plenty of Fish. Like, I don't understand.
The same thing.
Well, at least she wouldn't have been. At least she probably wouldn't have had to spend so much money for somebody coming out the country. Please.
And then I wonder how much of the expenses did the show cover? The show didn't cover none of the expenses.
You know what? I have to look into that. They probably I don't know. They probably do. But he still used it as their advantage. Just think of how many people do that out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he wanted to be in the USA, just not with her. Exactly. He probably found him a Nigerian woman in the USA and like, I'll be out there, give me a couple of years.
I'm working on it.
When he got out here, he was like, give me a few months.
Bingo.
And I'm going missing.
Count your days, buddy.
I'm going missing. Okay, hold on, you guys. This is the next video. Tell me how you guys feel about this. This man said this is how he feel. I'm gonna let y'all watch it. You know,
wedding should be 1 year into a marriage. Wedding should be 1 full year, 1 Gregorian calendar year into. You should get engaged, and then a year later or whatever, you get legally married. Everybody should go to the courthouse, get the document. Then 1 year from then, we should be going to your wedding. We should be celebrating the 1 year anniversary of you guys being married, not the beginning. There's no rules to this. We make the rules up. Joshua, that's not how it's always been. We make it up. We don't have to romanticize the very beginning. We can romanticize a car that's moving steadily. Also, the person, your not bridesmaid, what are they called? Maid of honor. Your wedding budget should include the work that they're putting in. They out here. I see them. Hard hat, lunch pail, Excel sheets, color-coded. They're going to work all day, taking a little break, getting some bucha, getting a little booch in them, coming back to work on your wedding. You're paying everybody else. You're paying the photographer. You're paying the person that's cooking the food. You're paying everybody but the person that you love. You're getting free labor on the person. She's going to be up there crying next to you. She should be a part of your wedding budget. It's nuts. Weddings should be a full year in. I went to a wedding that I spent a ton of money on. They got divorced 2 months later. I bought you a blender. Where's my blender? You know who you are. Where's my fucking blender? Who gets the blender? Do I get my blender back? Weddings need to be a full year in. This is ridiculous. You got me out here on the fly. I flew to your wedding. You got me sitting next to all these white folks drinking like they got black people problems. Puppies. I'm next to puppies. I'm talking to pubs. All night long, you got divorced 4 months later. I want my fucking blender back. Weddings need to be 1 year into. I want to know that it's working. Tell me it's working. Then I'll celebrate it. Goodbye.
Y'all, I'm gonna tell you one thing. When I watched that video, I was like, you know what?
That makes sense.
That makes perfect sense.
Right?
It makes perfect sense. Do y'all think that wedding should be 1 year in? Do y'all agree with this young man or not? I agree with him.
I agree too.
I agree with him, and I feel like we should start normalizing this.
Especially being that I've never been married and stuff, it makes it more about the union and you guys' relationship as like instead of the illusion of it all, like, you know, or what it portrays, like, you know. Does that make sense? It's not a show; it's real.
It is. That's what I'm saying. And most of the people that have those huge weddings, look at Simon and Portia.
I know
they had look at Simon and Portia. Look at Simon and Portia. They had a 2-3 day wedding, $1 million wedding. 18 months later, I know that they guests gave them bomb gifts.
No,
I know that their guests gave them bomb gifts.
That makes sense though. That's logical to me.
She said, Juanita said, true, they have a timeline, but not when the bread. The cost of living affects the wedding, ceremonies and all. I'm on the fence. And then Alondra said, I agree. Everybody else, I agree. I literally agree with that because I feel like you planning people's faces, you doing all this, and then
to death do us part, and it's 2 months later. It's like, what?
Let's have your wedding a year later to see if y'all still dangerously in love.
Mm-hmm.
See him having butterflies.
Because what part of marriage is the hardest? Is it the first year?
I think the first year. Well, I don't know. The first year I think should be honeymoon phase. Anybody that's been married in here, can y'all let us know? Is the first year the hardest year, or is the first year the honeymoon year? When do the hard years start coming?
I know, for real. Let me know.
She said, unfortunately, a year isn't enough. I initially wasn't going to do a big wedding until 5 years in. That makes sense.
Oh, that's good too.
I'm not paying. What she said, I'm not paying my friends though. Sorry, BFFs. Laugh out loud. We will all take turns. Woo! I think that that's a good idea. Like, just have a small little baby wedding, and then once you've been in, like Asia said, 5 years, then do a big wedding. But that first year, like, go on a nice little honeymoon and enjoy yourself together. Like, enjoy being a newlywed. Let's get back to the courthouse. Let's get back to the courthouse wedding. Save some money by switching to Geico.
Who said that?
She said, I'm not paying my maid of honor a dime. Laugh out loud. We did our own work. My wedding party didn't get work. That's good because a lot of people do. It's a lot. Just think, like she said, a lot of maid of honors. Think of all the stuff they gotta do, and you doing this for your bridesmaids, the groomsmen. You put in a lot of work for your friend's wedding or your everything.
The maid of honor is almost like a wedding planner too, right? Who? Or like the maid of honor is almost like the party planner too.
Well, she's the party planner for like the bachelorette, all that, but not really the wedding. But she helps the bride out a lot too. Like, she's supposed to be the bride's right hand man, so she has a lot she has to do too. Just like the bride, she's supposed to make it to where the bride is not so stressed out.
Oh, okay.
That's the maid of honor and the matron of honors. I think I would have an event planner, so I wouldn't want nobody to feel stressed out.
That's gonna be easy for everybody, yeah.
Yeah, even with dresses and all that, I always say whenever I get married, everybody in my wedding can pick their own dress, as long as it's the same material, and you're not trying to outdress me. But y'all can pick your own
body shape.
Yeah, you can pick your own dresses and all that stuff. I don't want that headaches. And then everybody doesn't look the same in certain outfits. So pick something that you like. And I'll tell you it like yay or nay, but I don't know. Let me see. She said, I agree with Lady A. Different stages. It's very hard, Alondra. I didn't have a wedding and we didn't make it. So you're welcome, friends. Thank you. Thank you. Alondra, OMG. But that's okay. But y'all people that have been married, y'all still didn't answer the question. Is the hardest year the first year, or is it the years to come? Or is the first year the honeymoon phase?
Or the year 7, because I've been hearing about year 7 too. I don't know if it's just because I've been reading and stuff.
I don't know, but I think what he said, it makes sense. I'm with him. Like, where my blender at? Because at this point, y'all played in my face. I done flew out here to this destination wedding. I still brought something. Like, y'all made me spend my money for this, and then y'all get a divorce a year or so later. Oh, Shatia said 7.
Oh, snap. See, I'm a psychic. No, I'm just playing. Hi, Tia.
Okay, so do y'all think we should start normalizing people getting married way afterwards? Okay, she said, yeah, but if we don't include our friends, they be mad as hell for being left out. Yeah, that is true.
Right.
I guess it just depends. I don't want to be stressed out at this age, this old age of 44.
Not old, shut up.
If she got a wedding planner and she did that, I would be okay with it. But I would work with the wedding planner to tell her, oh, this is what I know what my best friend likes. So I'm gonna tell you what she likes, so you can do that. Yeah, like you can still do everything, but I'll tell you the stuff that she likes and that she don't like. But ma'am, you can have
full range, please, right?
I'm not gonna fight with you over this, ma'am. You can do it. The first year is very challenging. Okay, so year 1 and 7. Mm-hmm. Summer said first year is a lot of adjusting. So it is the first year, I guess.
The mixture.
So, okay, y'all. So let's start putting that in the atmosphere whenever the next person that gets married, like, well, you ain't having no wedding until about year 5, right? Y'all gonna do a little backyard get together.
A backyard. I think that now that
I'm thinking about little barbecue.
I think now that I'm thinking about it, the only downside of that is, like, say you do put it off and be like, oh, I'm gonna wait, and then something tragic happens and you're not able to take that day and have all those pictures. I think that's the only downside.
No, we're not saying don't have it. We just said don't make it so big. Like, you don't have to spend all that money.
My opinion. I said I think. I'm not saying, like, that's just another way to look at it too. Like, instead of being divorced, instead of
no. It's still a day for you to celebrate. You can still, like, even if you just had
something small.
Yeah, something small, like
authentic.
Yeah, like I always say that. Anyways, at my wedding, I'm not having a huge wedding. I don't have to have a huge wedding. I can have a nice small wedding, and I want a huge honeymoon. But at my wedding, I don't even want a lot of people at my wedding. I want everybody that's gonna be in my wedding I'm gonna know them on the first and the last name.
I want the same people that come to my birthday.
Exactly.
To my wedding. You come to my birthday. Don't you think you about to sit down and be eating dinner with me here? Like,
Yeah, I need to know you on a first and last name base. It ain't gonna be like, oh, can I bring my friend and all that? Because that you putting a lot of spirits into your wedding ceremony. Like, you might be jealous that I'm getting married. No, you cannot come, ma'am. No.
This is a no +1 for you.
Yeah, we gonna have a nice small wedding, and I want a nice reception, because y'all know that everybody say I'm bougie, but I'm still ghetto too. And we about to be crib walking and all kind of stuff out there. So it's just like, it's gonna be a party. Like, I want an open bar and everything. So I need to wait some years to do that. But
right. But if it happen, put it in the universe. Yeah,
the hardest year is whenever something happens, and everybody can have their gifts back, because we didn't want anything but cash. They're still in our garage. And they did a study on that too. They said Black people get the least amount of money for their weddings, but other races get like over $20,000 worth of money for their wedding. And Blacks, it was a Black couple. They only got like $1,400.
I believe it.
I'm like, wow. So that's another reason why not to have no big wedding, because they're not even coming to help celebrate. Like, no, I don't want a big wedding, but the reception. She said, I don't want a big wedding, but the reception a big. That's what I said. My reception gonna be cracking to where the next day, I need everybody to get a hotel bar venue, because I don't even know if y'all gonna make it home. Okay, let me get into this next one. This pastor was a cold piece, y'all.
You find more women go in those places with shorts than you will women with pants and dresses put together. Try it. If you got time, try it. Have your boy go up there and try it. Just watch for him. Have your girl go up there and watch for it. And you know, I used to say this. You know, I haven't said this in a long time. You ready? I said, if you dress like that and you get raped and I'm on the jury, he's going to go free. You don't like, do you? I'm right, though. I can't help you don't like it. I'm right. Because, you know, a man's a man.
I don't know if y'all could hear it. Could you hear it, Precious?
I could hear it. It was like he was whispering, but I could hear it. Talking about a man's a man before you stop there.
Okay, let me read the comments. I think marriage is worth everything that comes with it. I think so too, but I'm still gonna wait for that big wedding with people I really love at my intimate wedding. Yes, Good idea. So I didn't allow guests. I didn't know. People was mad as F. Sorry, I don't know you. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I need to know you on the first and the last name base. Could y'all understand what the pastor was saying? Oh, Shatia said it was too low. So he said that based on how women are dressed, if you're dressed like a slut and you get SA'd and he's on the jury, he's going to let that man walk, because you should have never been dressed like that anyways. A man is going to be a man.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your husband. What the hell?
So this is a pastor saying that.
The man of a cloth. What kind of cloth? The raping cloth? I'm sorry.
Right. If you're dressed a certain way and you get SA'd, that is your fault. And if he's on the jury, he's going to let the man walk free, because that's just a man being a man, and you shouldn't have been dressed provocative. How do you guys feel about that in the comments?
That's it. Like you just, when people talk like this, it makes you think like, who are
yeah, like
what
church
family look like? What's going on in your family?
And then what church do you go to? What church are you the pastor at, sir? So I never go there.
It sounds like a cult. Yeah.
Like it just, so women can't dress. I do feel like nowadays women are dressed way more provocative. Like literally women wear all see-through with pasties. I do feel like sometimes that is doing too much. But if she's not telling you that she want to have sex with you, you can't. It's nothing that you can do about it.
You still need to be able to exhibit self
to control yourself,
to whether somebody is naked in front of you or not. It's like, that's crazy.
So yeah, that's okay. I got one more video for you guys, and then everybody that's liking, make sure you guys go press the like button. We have one more video. That hour went by fast.
We appreciate you guys coming out on a Saturday.
Yes. Okay, so this is the last video, you guys.
This is my co-wife, Karina. This year, my husband decided he wanted to take both of us out for Valentine's Day. Look at that. He got us both flowers. It was so super cute. My daughter was filming, and I'm so happy my daughter gets to witness this. Karina is a wonderful, beautiful, powerful, intelligent, brilliant woman. Of course, my husband has great taste in women. We've been married for 28 years. We had a lot of Valentine's days together, but this was spectacular. We had the best food, the best desserts, the best time together, just bonding. And I felt like for him to pull all of this together, he is just that kind of man. He thinks about everything that needs to be for an evening like this to make it really special. So this is polyamory. This is how it looks, how it feels. It is awesome, but it takes skills, and that's what we've been sharing here at Progressive Love Academy for the past 20 years. Get in here, baby.
Progressive Love Academy.
Progressive Love Academy. So how do you guys feel about the poly relationships? I honestly feel like it's a rich man's game.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do that and you're okay with that, then so be it. I don't understand why people frowned on it so much, because a lot of women are living in poly relationships anyways, and they just don't know. So why not? And all y'all could just go out and have fun together. I don't see nothing wrong with it. What do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about that?
She looks happy.
They look happy.
They
to
look
me.
happy.
How do y'all feel about that in the comments? Let me know. Lardy said nobody deserves to be violated, but you can open the door for that type of attention. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Saturday, is that legal? I forgot what state that is legal in.
What?
But girl, hey, if it works, it works. That's what I'm saying. If it works for that person and they can do it, then do it. Like I said, a lot of women, your husband or boyfriend got multiple girlfriends anyway, so y'all might as well go all out together and be on one accord.
You just don't know.
Yeah, you just. She said Utah. Whatever works for them. If that man can handle all that, Utah. That's what I be saying. If a man can handle all that, because to me, when it comes to you doing that, you need to be able to take care of both of those women. You can't just be feeling like, because to me, at the end of the day, I feel like the man is getting more out of it. But the girl said I've seen other ones that said it's like a sister. They have another best friend or whatever. So it just depends on the couples. Like if you're able to deal with that, then so be it. It's people that live in a house. They said that they saving money on bills and everything because it's all three of them. Not.
The fact that the economy then pushed it to this, like this is crazy. Like in a sense, but hey, like what Edith said, if it works for you, it works for you.
But I wonder, okay, so you see how it's the two women and the men. I wonder, would men be okay if it was...
I know too, because I know for a fact that I can't have two men walking around together. Like, oh, hey, bro, what?
Like, yeah, that's why it'd be a double standard on that. Like, why do women can't have two men?
I'm sleeping in there tonight. Like, what? What?
You come over today and tomorrow is your day.
I'll mow the front, you mow the back. Like, what?
Okay, so thank you guys for coming on with me in Pressure this Saturday. I know you guys could have been doing other stuff, but make sure you like and subscribe. And like we said, if you have anything that you want to talk about, let us come on. Summer, you need to come on and tell us why you keep asking us about Donald Trump.
Why you're a proud Trump voter and supporter.
Yeah,
come on out.
What you say?
Come out of the shadows. Come out of the shadows, Summer.
Let us know why you trying to vote for Donald Trump, Summer, and why you want us to be on board with you. I really And then let me know if there's anything that you guys want to talk about. If you guys see any topics online that you want me to talk about, you could always send them to me. You know that I don't care what it is, that I'll talk about it. So, and I want everybody to have a good Saturday. And then, Precious, do you have anything you want to say?
Thanks for having me on, Roro.
You're welcome. You're a cat today, so
and I'll be a wolf too.
I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I want two men. That's what I'm saying. Why is it for us? We gotta
put out one, and we don't want them to be scammers. We don't want two scamming men. We want two hard-working men. I'm taking applications.
Two hard-working men that want to take care of a woman. So we'll see you guys. I'll see you guys next Wednesday at 8. Have a nice Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
Bitch, I'm from Pomona.